Okay, we are heading into the monorail. Monorail entrance, here we are. And you can see Autopia down there, down below. The Autopia cars.
The Disneyland Monorail, originally named Disneyland Alweg Monorail System, is an attraction and transportation line at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. It was the first operating monorail overall. Walt Disney originally envisioned the monorail as a practical form of public transportation for the future. However, the technology would never catch on in the United States. The monorail came about during a time when America's, and particularly Los Angeles' obsession with the automobile was increasing, and monorails in the United States were mostly only located in Disney's theme parks. The job of building the monorail was originally assigned to the Standard Carriage Works of East Los Angeles, but in late 1958, Walt Disney, pressured for time, moved it to his Burbank studios. Disney designer Bob Gurr then headed a Disney team that designed and manufactured the cars, chassis, suspension, and propulsion systems. Gurr and Disney were assisted by Alweg, the German company that pioneered straddle beam monorails. The Disney Alweg monorail system opened on June 14, 1959, just in time for the rededication of Tomorrowland and a broader expansion of Disneyland, which included the Matterhorn bobsleds, the submarine voyage, the expanded version of Autopia, and the motorboat cruise. The Mark I trains, which were red and blue, consisted of 3 cars each. The opening ceremony was attended by then Vice President Richard Nixon and his family. During the ceremony, there was difficulty with ribbon cutting. At the opening, the monorail was merely an attraction, taking people on a scenic trip around Disneyland before returning to its only station. In 1961, it became a true transportation system when the track was extended 2.5 miles outside the park to a second station near the Disneyland Hotel. As part of this project, the Tomorrowland station was lengthened to accommodate a 4-car Mark II train system, and a third yellow train was added. From the hotel station, there were 2 trips above Disneyland available aboard the monorail, a quick tour and general admission. Guests wishing to embark upon a Vista Dome view of the park, including a leisurely layover in Tomorrowland within the tail cone, could purchase an exclusive round-trip tour at Hotel Station. The original monorail was a round trip with no stops. In 1961, the track was expanded to connect a station at the Disneyland Hotel, making it an actual transportation system. The original hotel station was torn down in 1999, and a new station, now called Downtown Disney Station, was built in the same place. All riders must disembark at Tomorrowland Station, and during peak traffic periods, the monorail offers only one-way trips where all passengers must disembark at Downtown Disney Station and reboard for the return trip to Tomorrowland. Admission to Disneyland Park must be purchased to ride the monorail. The monorail travels in only one direction. All passengers board at a single platform. Leaving Tomorrowland Station, the monorail crosses the Disneyland Railroad and continues along Harbor Boulevard on the eastern edge of the park. Turning to enter Disneyland California Adventure, it passes Monsters, Inc., Mike and Sully to the Rescue, and the Sunset Showcase Theater. The track then crosses through the gateway to Disneyland California Adventure Park. Passengers can see Disneyland Park on the right and Disney's California Adventure Park on the left. The monorail then passes through Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, then makes a sharp curve to the right and enters Downtown Disney Station, which has a vegetative theme to match the floral motif throughout the shopping district. Downtown Disney has one platform. After a 5-minute loading, the train leaves Downtown Disney and makes a short loop around the district before crossing the esplanade between the 2 parks and heads back to Disneyland. Once inside the park, the monorail crosses the railroad and goes into a series of sharp bends and curves around Tomorrowland. The track travels above Submarine Lagoon in Autopia. The track crosses the lagoon 4 times. The track then curves around the Matterhorn bobsleds, giving a view of Fantasyland, then turns left to re-enter Tomorrowland Station. All monorails are equipped with Grover 1056 two-chime air horns. The horn must be sounded twice when departing the station, at one point where the track parallels the current unused people mover Rocket Rod track and when approaching Matterhorn. The horns are also sounded when a bird lands on the track and as a greeting to passing Disneyland Railroad trains near the switch to the barn. The original monorails were equipped with horns that sounded more like real ground-level trains. The original Mark I Alec monorail train with one car added, then designated the Mark II, both trains were specially created for Disneyland. The other train was blue but otherwise identical, seen at the Disneyland Hotel station starting in 1963.
See a lot more. So much more foliage than there used to be.
Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. Thank you very much.